Red Dead 2 came out last year. It came out around last October, and yeah, I'm a bit late to the wagon, the cart, the train station. If you don't know what I'm getting at, then you probably haven't played the game, or I'm really bad at puns. Probably a bit of both. So, today I'm here to talk about how Red Dead 2 has got a problem. And so does Rockstar. And I know many different people have talked about this and debated about this. I want to give my side on this because this is actually my second Rockstar game. Because I'm only 15, Christian household, kind of strict. But it was my second Rockstar game. And the first game that I played by them, I had the exact same problem. So, today, we are talking about Red Dead 2. My review and my problem with the game. Red Dead 2 is a game about Dutch van der Linde and his gang of thieves and bandits and murderers, and how they're on the run from Blackwater and are about to be killed by the Pinkertons because they did something back there that they still never explained in the game. The whole entire damn game. Arthur keeps asking people, what happened in Blackwater? But you know what everyone's response was? Dutch did something really bad, Arthur. So, before I go any further, I would like to give a spoiler warning to people that somehow have not played this game and still want to. If you want to play this and you got a PS4 or Xbox One, download it digitally. You can get it way quicker. Or if you're like me, go into EB Games and buy the game. It's an amazing game, and I do not want this to take away from your experience from Red Dead 2. I'm continuing on. So, during the story, Arthur, John Marston, Micah, Dutch, Bill, I could keep going because the list goes on, and there's two characters that I don't even remember the names of, which is a bit sad, but they were still good characters. I had nicknames for them. Anyway, these people, they need money because they're trying to get out of here and they're trying to build a new life for themselves. Somewhere in Tahiti, Dutch says later on in the game. I think I'm right about that. But anyway, Dutch and his gang go out and rob trains trying to get money so they can go away and hide away and they can be farmers and have a normal life. But throughout the game, Dutch starts going crazy. John gets tuberculosis. No, good gosh. Arthur gets Arthur gets tuberculosis. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing about that. It's a very fatal disease. I don't know. Okay, John Marston. That's who I wanted to talk about next. His wife and his kid, he's like, oh, I gotta start a new life because Arthur convinces him, so, goes out to start a new life in the epilogue. But I'm getting way too ahead of myself. That's the story. Now, my problem with Red Dead 2. The main problem that everyone else that had with Red Dead 2, that have been big stars of Rockstar, or have seen it in other Rockstar games, and just let it slide by, was that if you play the story, it reminds you of a Naughty Dog game. If you've ever played Uncharted 2, one of the best games of all time, come at me. If you do not think it is, I will fight you. I'll go one-on-one with you, wherever that is. I'm not starting a fight. I love my fans. Anyway, if you were to play the game, it is an on-rails game, and it feels like Uncharted or Last of Us or any of these big action blockbuster games, which is amazing because Naughty Dog knows what they're doing and Rockstar knows what they're doing if they want to go on rails. But then once you're done a mission, it encourages you to go into the open world and explore and to see what is there to offer. And the problem with it is that you either want to be Naughty Dog, which is an amazing company, and they put on all these great games. You either want to mimic what they're doing, which is an on-rails game, or you want to mimic Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I know every other video has used that as their example, but I do not blame them, because that game, I haven't even beat it yet. It's such a huge game. When I mean beat it, I take my time with games. I go around, I get little small things. Okay, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Again, stupid laptop. So, now presented to you by yours truly, Logan. I'm going to be giving you 2 examples of what Rockstar does in their video games. I gotta put a little bit of edit here. It's 1 example. I'm sorry, guys. Get your hopes up. No. You want to open it up like this. Older brother Rockstar knows what he's doing. So my example there was portraying exactly what Rockstar does in missions, just in real life. My brother pulled out my sword and I went, that's not how you pulled it out. Rockstar, every single time, I will give you a perfect example. Up in chapter 6, I think it was the last chapter, when you're helping Eagle Flies with burning down the oil treatment. It tells you to sneak into this office, but what it wants you to do is go around the whole thing, go inside the door, go up the stairs, around all the guards, then into this door. But what you could do is go up this ladder, onto the roof, around there, into the window, into that room, and avoid all the guards, avoid everything, and finish it much quicker. But if you do that and open it up, oh shit, the guards saw you. Who didn't know that my sneaking skills and opening a window would bring it? Sorry. Didn't know my sneaking skills weren't very good when I opened a window. Thank you for telling me that, Rockstar, and I will do it your way next time, because I'm just a little baby, aren't I? Alright, another example is when you go to rob the gun store in Saint Denis. How it happened to me was I'm walking around, see this homeless guy, give him $1. He didn't give me anything, but he goes, yo, there's a gambling thing going down in the gun shop in Saint Denis. And I'm like, oh shit, dang, okay. So I went in the back, just like Nakey Jakey did. And then go in, talk to the guard, nothing. Then I go back in, try to rob him. And it says, rob back room. I go into the back room. The same guard I talked to is now hostile. Didn't he see me 2 minutes ago? You think he would have wanted to let me into the casino or whatever? Wanted to make some more money? Nah. Yo, I see you now. You dead, fool. That's what he's probably thinking. Probably shouldn't be. You should be thinking happy thoughts. But, you know, I should be too. Not making... Okay. So, my final 2 points. Rockstar Games needs to go down 1 of 2 paths. They need to make an open world game that has a vibrant and amazing story, that when their story takes place, you don't need to go down one designed route. If that route that you're taking is going to finish the mission and finish it maybe better, or go in a style that you want to play, that the game in the open world is letting you play as, then do it. That's what Rockstar Games should be doing. And I will say this right now. Red Dead 2 made me laugh, happy, angry, and cry. All the emotions apart from shit myself. But Rockstar Games, the way that they tell their stories is something different and is something that should be getting a fucking, like, Oscar. But it isn't because it's a video game and people don't take it seriously, and yeah, don't want to get into that. But my main point is that Rockstar Games should stick to one format, as if they want to go with an actual story, make sure that you can play the story how you want. Play the character you want. Don't make, you know, the person that's playing it go what you want to do. And I understand Rockstar is like at the top of the game, and whatever they do, they're untouchable, and I understand that they're such a great company. But I think with not my video, because I know this probably won't get enough views because people have practically seen the same video, and I understand that. But if people were going to, at Rockstar, change up the format, if they saw Nakey Jakey's video, if they saw Red Dead as a nightmare, it's not literally, I think they might start thinking, what's next steps for our games? My final review, the summary of this game, Red Dead 2 is one of the best pieces of fiction I have ever played. Still not God of War, and it still isn't Ratchet and Clank a crack in time, so it's not in my top 2, but Red Dead 2 is one of the best pieces of fiction I have played in a very long time, and I do recommend this game if you did sit through this before either beating it, or you haven't even played it, which you got dumb if you haven't, or you're just broke, or a little kid. Little kids, you can't play this game. There's too much bad things in there. As a guy you know, though, you should play. But I give this a 4.2 out of 5. My points there, downgraded it to a 4, but I reflected right before I filmed this part, and I'm like, this story was so good and rich, it had me invested. I put it down for a month because I didn't want to beat it, because I enjoyed it so much. Yeah. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it's like almost a year late because Red Dead 2 came out in October, and it's August now of the year after it came out. But I take my time with games, and like I didn't even get it on launch day because I was skeptical. But in all, Red Dead 2, amazing game. My next video is probably going to be on Skyrim. I've never actually done an actual video like this on Skyrim before, and I think it's going to be really good. Thank you for sticking around. If you watch my vlogs and are new to the channel, I appreciate it. Don't watch any of my older content because it's absolute trash. This stuff right here is the good stuff. I've been, practicing and writing scripts now. So I don't want to give my life story because you can go watch my cringy videos to find out what that is. I have been Logan. I will see you all later, and peace.